Alright, y'all. I'm back with my dinner. My rice is actually done. I've already pulled it out of the oven. Take my spoon, stir it. Probably could have put some more water in it. So the rice actually gets done faster. Right now the oven is on 350 because it is on medium, so it didn't get too hot. Can y'all see it from there? So this is what the rice looks like. See, it's steaming hot. So our rice is done. Let's see how this broccoli looks. That's done. Broccoli is steaming. So yeah, broccoli is done. I don't know if y'all can see it. So that's the broccoli. See, it's steaming hot. So I normally just go ahead and stir it up. You know, it's done, but stir it. See how it just. Let's see. Yep. Need some more seasoning though. So obviously I will season it once I put it on my plate. Set that up there. Now let's see what the dog's food is looking like. So boom, now let's see. So there should be done faster. It's a little heavy. So obviously when you're cooking with gas, it'll still, like be moist and it'll still hold heat. So pretty much, that's hot. So pretty much, I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's pretty much what the dogs are eating. They have carrots. What else in here? Oh, carrots, rice, and stuffing. So, or dressing, whichever you want to call it. So let's see, it's not quite done. It still has water in it, which is perfect. So that means the rice, I don't know if you guys can see the rice. There's a little bit of rice flakes in it. So the carrots, because the carrots are still kind of hard, so that's fine. The stuffing pretty much would, to go ahead and thicken up eventually. Put this back. So pretty much with theirs, what I'll do is, since it, as you can see, it's still piping steamer hot, I just will cover this back up and put it back in the oven. Actually go ahead and cut that off because it's still going to hold heat. I always make sure that I turn my propane off. Turn off my propane tank is kind of like cutting off electric oven. So yeah, I would put this back in the oven. So this will pretty much continue to cook overnight. The dogs have already eaten other foods for tonight, which was like dog food and stuff like that. So pretty much just make sure that everything's off. My oven is actually cooling down now from 350 to like 275. So throw this away, get a different spoon. Spoon. Alright, so obviously I have everything that's plastic or paper material. I do have hard plates, but it's very rare that I use a hard plate. It's like I said, it's easier with paper plates, obviously, because I don't have to wash dishes for one. Two, with it being off-grid living, to get rid of all trash, everything, is burnt. Or either sometimes I'll take it to the dump and go ahead and dump it that way. Alright, let's go ahead and get this plated up. So I don't know if y'all remember in the beginning, I actually seasoned the rice with the Kenner's seasoning, which is pretty much just the seasoning to make broth. That gives your rice a little more flavor because obviously it actually cooks in, the water absorbs into your rice. So then that way, like I said, you have that flavor. Normally when I cook in these in aluminum pans, is because I actually will have more for the next day. Sometimes I only have enough to only eat like eat twice. So it'll be what I would eat today. Would be twice. Let's see. Yep. So it gives it that beefy flavor, obviously because I use the beef broth. And I will actually put this back in here. So then that way that keeps that warm. And then normally that's how it is. It'll keep the food warm just because of the fact that, like I said, it's still hot. It's aluminum. Aluminum holds heat. Alright, so get this covered back up. Like I said, to still hold heat overnight, obviously. And then sometimes in the morning, if I get up in the middle of the night and I want to eat again, it's still warm. I keep it closed. The sides do get hot. The top, it gets a little warmish. Let's see. I got my seasonings down here. I pretty much, have like all seasonings that I would use. Like I said, it's a city off-grid living. So I still pretty much, cook how I would normally cook. I think I had some lemon pepper, but I think I want it. So that is my city off-grid living dinner for tonight. As you see, it's still piping hot. Got the smoke coming from it, so I still get hot meals. Everything is still pretty much the same. Look, breaks up. Say grace. Amen. And there you have it. Good. Now, normally, like I said, what I would do, I would add, like either a can of chicken or a can of tuna, or I may, buy like some chicken breast. Sometimes I'll, make stir up an egg, fry up an egg and, put an egg in there. Just to, like try different things. Because when you're city off-grid living, it actually expands your mind or opens up your mind to trying different things, or actually putting more healthier things into your body, or really just mainly boils down to the fact of being creative when you're living off grid, far as like food wise, living wise, electricity wise, things like that. Like I stated earlier, like now I'm using the generator, which produces more light, but then my actual ring light is being powered by a power bank. So like either way, it's still living. Like city off grid living, pretty much is what it is, or what I call it. I have music playing most of the time. I do have an actual big speaker that I will plug in or whatever, play music, being here, jamming, boop boop. I'm going to actually go ahead and fix me a drink, which I do have a little bar over there in my living room area, which I have to, show you guys that another day once I get everything a little more, together. But other than that, thank you for joining this episode at City Off Grid Living, making dinner for tonight. Hope to see you back. If you like what you see now, go ahead and subscribe, because there will be more videos of off-grid living. I'll try and do some more of, being outside, try to, let you guys in on like the daily routine of like what I do when I get up and go outside. Just like yard work, little things like that. It's still, once again, city off-grid living. So subscribe. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave your questions in the comment box. I'll go ahead and answer any questions in the next video, or I'll reply back in the comment section. Or if there's any videos that you want to see, just go ahead and comment those, and then I'll try and go ahead and get those videos done for you. Once again, thank you for tuning in to City Off Grid Living with your boy Smart J. Peace out.